Very good morning, students. I'm Pragati, your psychology teacher, and today we are going to start our fourth chapter, that is mental disorders. In psychological disorders, we are going to study what it is complete about, how many types of disorders are there, and also we are going to study that and how it is been known as, and because we know psychology is all about this. Maximum number is being related with the only thing is that psychological disorder, and in this I have my personal experience which I'm going to share with you, because this topic is also my very favorite. In India, the clinical psychology, the psychiatrists, the counselors are being very known and renowned, and this is the best career field after school education. I must say that, rather I say before school counseling, because this if we've been seeing today modern era, there is a number of stressors and there are a number of people who have been suffering from mental illness, and to save that mental illness, mental health is a very formal important topic in today's world. That's right now. So for that only I'm going to take this topic very soon with you, and for this we are going to take the videos online and offline. Okay, today on the offline video I'm going to introduce you this chapter, what it is all about, and how the psychological disorder word has been derived, what the definition is all about, and how it has been derived. This we are going to understand in today's class, and tomorrow on the live Google class we are going to study it more thoroughly. Okay, so let's start. Psychological disorder. In this, the 4 D's is very important. Actually, it is all about abnormality. Okay, it is all about abnormality, and abnormality is something which is not according to the rules and regulation. This was the main definition which was derived. Means every society have their own norms, on culture, on cultural values, and if a person is not working according to that cultural values, according to that norm, they will known abnormal, right? अगर आप के पता है कि आपको स्कूल का एक टाइम है, एक शेड्यूल है, आपको उसके अकॉर्डिंग वर्क करना है, ठीक है, आपने उसी के अकॉर्डिंग बिहेव करना है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग स्टडी करनी है, लेकिन अगर आपको वही चीज़ आप रिवर्स फॉर्मूले में कर रहे हो, यू आर नॉट अटेंडिंग इट डेली, यू आर वर्किंग, you are not behaving correctly, you are not disciplined, or you are not bringing that much marks because you are not concentrating on your study, then other will say that you are abnormal. Why? Because what rules, what criteria, what norms have been decided for the society, you are not working. For the school society, you are not working according to them. So this was being considered very first in the psychological disorder. Abnormality is all about that. But later on, this abnormality was being changed up. Okay, there have been other approaches has arrived, which we are going to study in later class. But first we note down that how an abnormal person is been known with. It is known with these 4 Ds. If any of the individual have these kind of 4 Ds, then this is being considered as what? 4 Ds is being considered as abnormalities if any one of it is there. Now what we are going to do, I'm going to understand these 4 Ds, and then we will understand how this is working on the psychological disorder. First is deviance. What is deviance? Deviance is something in which a person show an unkindful behavior. They show a different kind of behavior which is not according to the norms, or extreme and a high extreme type of behavior. There are these extreme behavior has been seen in mania patient. Now you will ask a question to me, Ma'am, what are the mania? Who are the mania patient? Mania patient are the one who have been extremely happy, over energetic. I have seen one of the case in my career that the person was extreme it was me not knowing that he's been manic, but when he come he was doing everything with a high energy. The behavior of that person is with a high energy. He's been extremely talkative, and the speed of talking was very high, and in speed fast forward, like you do fast forward in your video or something na, while playing when you are getting bored. Similarly, but the thing was they were fast forward, over energetic. They cannot sit at a place for a longer time. They need to be doing any other thing. They are over energetic. Like you think in a, if we say in a language that you have to about quintals of glucose water, okay, and now the extreme energy and it becomes superman according to the manic patient. That is mania. An extreme kind of condition is being seen. Unusual, the behavior is completely unusual. You cannot say that this he been going to do this kind of behavior after this. The usual behavior we know that we have to come school, we have to study, and then we will go back. This is the usual behavior. But the abnormal person will be not reacting like this. He will be maybe he not come. If he come, he will not study properly. He or she will be doing anything which is extremely unhappy or uncheerful, or they've been doing something as such in which he's been very depressive, right? So that is something unusual behavior, and even bizarre. Bizarre is a word which is very unrealistic, which is out of the box. The norms, rules, regulations, it is not being included in any form. The actions are very unusual. ये स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया में जो है बिहेवियर देखने को मिलता है. स्किज़ोफ्रेनिक पेशेंट्स में भी, स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया में भी टाइप्स होते हैं जो हम इसी चैप्टर में पढ़ने वाले हैं साइकोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर में अबाउट स्किज़ोफ्रेनिया. दैट अ बिज़ारे स्किज़ोफ्रेनिक पेशेंट, they are being standing in one pose. I've seen a person, if they've been standing on one leg and they are thinking from their mind that if I put the second leg on the floor, the earthquake will come or tsunami will come. So this kind of mentality they have, this kind of thought process they have, and that is being considered under the bizarre form. Now you think na, in your class, if one student come and he's actually standing in a position for a longer time, if you carry this pen like this, holding it this for a second or for a minute, afterward you will keep it down, na? Your hand will be get tired. The person who is in bizarre position or he's been acting like this reaction, keep carrying this pen for maybe for an hour, maybe for days, and you will not getting out of this position for a longer time, for hours and days. Okay, so that is the bizarre. Now distress means unpleasant or unsettled condition है, unpleasant condition from which a person will be suffering or their other relatives, friends, they may be also suffering. तो unpleasant होते हैं or unpleasant conditions they've been reacting. This has been seen in mainly addictions जिनको होती है, मे बी ड्रग एडिक्शन हो, एल्कोहल एडिक्शन हो, any kind of addictors are there, so they have been forming like this unsettling or unpleasant conditions. Okay, in this condition what they are doing, in this they have been acting as, like for example, they have been having the things so much in them, the intake of drug or intake of alcohol is at a high, that what actions they are doing or behavior they are doing, they never remember it on the other day, but it affect on their body, it affect on their mental level, it affect over their family members. Okay, moving on, dysfunctioning, interfering with the person's ability means हम इंटरफेयर करते हैं अपने पर्सन अपनी खुद की एबिलिटीज में, वो जो जिस चीज के लिए कैपेबिलिटी है वो लॉस कर देते हैं। और इंटरफेयरिंग मतलब एक तरह से आप कह सकते हो कि दे आर नॉट वर्किंग अकॉर्डिंग टू देयर नॉर्म्स एंड रेगुलेशंस, दैट इज इंटरफेयरिंग। ओके, danger, danger means to person or to the other. Any abnormal person may form any kind of danger to the other person, okay, or to himself also. For example, depression patient, they are harming their own self because the hopelessness feeling is so high that they can take their own life because their thought process, there are thoughts coming in their mind, the suicidal thought, and that can harm them if it converts into compulsion. Okay, so danger is in one of the thing which has been also seen in the individual personality. On these all the four bases we are going to study about the psychological disorders in the coming videos, in the coming classes. Okay, so these 4 D's you need to remember, and then we will also, I will also share with you the soft copy of ICD-10 and DSM-5. These are the 2 clinical books which are many required to you for your psychological career, and this will help you in your clinical education. So in this you are going to understand about each disorder, about each problem, and then that disorder, that issue will be well explained, and according to their norms only we consider a person or we diagnose a person under that category. Okay, so this is all about the video, and now you just take a quick revision of this chapter from your book. Okay, thank you and have a nice day, and please remember, put the comment in under this video so that I can mark your presence. Thank you and have a nice day.